What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I've done YouTube, and I thought I would just come on here. Maybe it's a ramble, maybe it's just talking, kind of just to tell you guys what's going on, where I'm at, what's been going on lately with me in the channel. If you follow me on other social media platforms, you know that I have the BJJ Balance podcast, which is doing fantastic on YouTube, which is doing fantastic on all the other podcast platforms. You can find it there. And that's going very, very well. The Instagram is absolutely flying. All the social media stuff, Threads, all that good stuff is doing very, very well. And I just wanted to come on here to tell you guys that, I appreciate you guys. What's happening to me and my channels right now, or in the podcast, is just very humbling, and I just it's a lot to process. The reach, the support I get from people when they come up to me and say, man, I like your stuff, or the DMs and stuff like that, like, it really does make me feel good inside. And I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys thank you, you know what I mean? And I don't talk about it a lot. I don't talk about religion a lot. I am religious, but believe it or not, I am. And I'm not afraid to admit that. I don't talk about it all the time because, I'm not the kind of guy who likes to force feed my beliefs on people. And whatever you believe in is whatever you believe in, and that's great, and that's what's good for you. But for me, I am. And I do believe that, I do believe the man upstairs has been looking out for me and providing me opportunities, providing, giving me the ability to express myself via social media or via comedy, meme, demonstration. The people I've met, all that I do believe comes from a higher power. That's just me. Do I go to church, or do I sin? If you follow me on social media, your boy sins. I don't have a very good mouth. Some of my memes can be adult content. But I don't go to church as much as I should. But I mean, part of that is, I don't have I have my doubts about the church itself. When the darkness happened in 2020 and I got real sick, everything had to close down, and the church closed down. And to me, I lost faith in a lot of the church itself, not the religion, not God himself, but the people who were in charge. Because I believe, when things hit the fan, the church, that's what we're here for. You got to stay open. You got to say, no, this is not how it's going to fly. So traditional going to church, I've kind of lost my way. And maybe, not all churches did that. And I'm saying all churches did, but the ones that I went to sporadically, they did that. They closed down. So I kind of lost my way with the church, but that's near here or there. I do believe that, a higher power has provided me the opportunities to do this. But that's also comes with you guys. I think you guys have provided me the ability to build a brand, build Os Nation, which I think is pretty freaking cool. To, get some merch going, which I'm going to be doing soon. Which, the podcast is probably the biggest thing. I just randomly meet Kenny, who's a great dude, and he's got all the cool podcast equipment, and he's got technical wizard, and he can handle everything, and he's allowing me to put my words out there and kind of basically produce it to let me just be free via the mic, or let us both be free via the mic and be able to express ourselves. So I'm just very humbled about everybody who has been along from this journey, from the cringy early videos of my YouTube. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just going for it. And I think that just also says something. You just gotta go for it. Whatever it is, if you think you've got something and you've got a niche something, go for it. If it's something about putting out a podcast, or you want to put out something on social media, you want to start a cooking channel, or whatever you want to do, you just got to do it. And it's just reps. I just put video after video after video after video, just because I knew eventually I'm going to break through. If you believe in yourself, you're going to break through. And that's kind of what I tried to do, and you guys all kind of supported me on that, and I appreciate you guys. I do want to do more big guy content. Some people have been asking for a lasso demonstrational. I think we're going to do that maybe this year also. Like I said, merchandise is coming. But yeah, get back to creating something for yourself. If you're interested in creating content and you're interested in making a meme page or making a tutorial page or any kind of page on social media, don't be afraid to talk to the camera. Don't be afraid to talk to yourself, because guess what? Your first 20 or 30 followers, I was stuck on 40 followers for 5 months, and I would just keep pushing stuff, keep putting stuff out there. Your first 40 followers is all your family and your friends that really care about you and love you. And they know it's a growth process, right? So they know that they're going to support you, and they're going to tell you what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right. You're going to hear some stuff you don't want to hear, but that's all part of being growth. That's called basically being a white belt in vlogging, or a white belt in social media, learning how to edit. You're learning your craft. The early videos are very, very cringe, but that's part of the process. So if you want to start something, just start it. Just go. You know what I mean? Don't just sit there and wonder why or wonder if. The main reason I got into social media, main reason, this is a little backstory on me. If you guys don't know me, if you just know me for jiu-jitsu, here's a little deep cut. I've probably lost a lot of interest in you guys already, because this is not my normal type of video. I'm just rambling. But the reason I really got into social media, the reason I really started this whole YouTube, Instagram thing, is I was raised by my mother, and I was raised by my grandfather and my grandmother. Well, of course, my grandmother and grandfather have moved on. They're not of this earth anymore. They've passed away. And there's not a lot of videos of them, and there's not a lot of, I only have a few pictures of me and them, or just me, or just them rather. And so I've kind of, as time goes on, I've been alive longer than they've been gone, and I'm kind of forgetting what they sound like, or forgetting stories, and the reason I started social media is I don't want that to happen to me. I kind of want to live forever. You know what I mean? I want my kid to be able to go on social media, or just type my name in and be like, there's dad, there's grandpa. So I just putting myself out there, so basically I can live forever. I would love to be able to type in my grandfather's name, and then a bunch of videos pop up. So the main reason I'm doing all this is trying to live forever via the internet, having basically a personal, something where they can go back and maybe get some little thing that I said, oh, look what grandpa said here. maybe that things. Now, do I say a lot of wild stuff on some of my other platforms? Yes, I do. Do I use foul language? Yes, I do. You know, so everybody's like, wow, man, you can't be talking about purple belt pimps. What's that going to leave for your daughter? Look, I get it. I try to be funny too. It's called about entertaining. You know what I mean? But that's the main reason why I do social media. The main reason I want to live forever for my family. So, again, guys, I just on here because I want to say thank you. I think we're close to, like, I don't know what we're at on YouTube, but I'm almost at 70,000 followers on Instagram. Facebook, I don't really do too much. That's kind of my personal thing. So if you send me friends requests on Facebook, I post a lot of my kids on there, and I just I'm trying to keep my kids private. So I really don't, if I don't really know you personally, I'm not going to accept that. But Instagram, Threads, all that kind of stuff, my personal Instagram, all that, man. I'm here to interact. I'm humbly appreciative of everything you guys do. When you share my stuff, when you share my memes, when you share my demos, when you share the podcast, I see it all, and it really, really does mean a lot. And I'm just, you know, it's wild to see how much it's grown. Like, and for that, I'm very, very thankful for all of you guys. So, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm looking to get into some more big guy content coming your ways, more demos coming your ways, more vlogs. You got any vlog ideas? If you got any, I need to shave. 100% need to shave. If you got any vlog ideas, guys, like topics you want me to talk about on the YouTube, put them in the comments. Any big guy topics you want me to talk about, big guys in jiu-jitsu, any jiu-jitsu topics in general, put them in the comments, and I'll get back behind the green screen and get back to what I used to do and make some fun videos for us. Sorry I've been lacking on the YouTube. It's just the podcast is going crazy. We're going to the PGF World, finals. You know, PGF Season 6, April 21st. We're going to Vegas. The podcast got invited. I had to buy a suit. I spent like a crazy amount of money on a suit. My first suit at 40 years old. Wild. Absolutely wild. I couldn't have done it without you guys. The support from my wife, support from my kids, my family. I'm just telling you guys, man. I just very humbled, and I appreciate everything you guys do. So, any topics, put them in the comment. Let's get this thing fired back up. Let's start putting out videos again. Let's get this thing cracking. So, thanks for all you guys, and thanks for everything you do, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh.